Obviously, having first-round buys is a luxury. I mean, what does it afford you? What does it allow you guys to do?
Well, it allowed us to rest up. You know, we've got guys that play a lot of minutes, so we're able to take a couple of extra days and really heal up, get treatment, rest the body and mind a little bit. So now today's the first day we'll be back on the court. We'll expect the guys to be fresh and ready to go.
You get a chance to also watch the Cal-Colorado game, and you know these teams, but is there anything you look for in tomorrow's game?
Yeah, you know, to see if there's anything that they're doing more recent than when we played them last. You know, some new tendencies. I know the rotations with both teams have changed a little bit, so we'll send our coaches out to scout. I'll watch probably back at the hotel, and then we'll get that film and break it down quickly and show it to our guys both tomorrow night and then day of the game, depending on who wins.
Obviously, a really strong regular season in the Pac-12 for this team. The excitement level just heading into this Pac-12 tourney, a different feel?
Yeah, I mean, we're yet to really get giddy about it. I mean, we just, it's not like we were limping to the finish line, but we had some close games down the stretch that didn't go our way. So it was an emotional last couple of weeks. So I think just being able to take a couple days away, really we did some work in the film room was about it. But as we get going here today and then tomorrow, I know that it's going to get a little bit amped up as far as the excitement and enthusiasm. And we've kind of tampered that a little bit. You know, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves and build up too early, but tomorrow's the day before the game, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm.
You know, the first round bye is a little bit of unfamiliar territory for your guys, especially in this tournament. How do you guys just kind of plan on keeping them sharp and that the second round game is not lackadaisical or anything like that? Well,
just we'll challenge them. They know what it's all about. It's a postseason. So the big thing we've been talking about are the things that have cost us games in conference play, things that we can control, that now that we're in the postseason and it's one and done, you've got to eliminate. So a lot of mental work, again, in the film room, you know, groups, individuals, you know, just watching film. And they know what's at stake. They're excited. We've got some guys that have been here before, so the big thing is those young guys, you know, their youthful enthusiasm is going to be a good thing, but I know the vets will keep them in check and make sure that everybody's focused going into Thursday's game.
What was it like to see Trace and Stevie not only get those all Pac-12 honors, but also seeing Kyler on that all-defensive team?
Yeah, that's huge. Really happy for those guys. Obviously, when your team succeeds, you get recognized individually. Certainly thought Ethan should have been on there, but you know, but for a couple more wins, maybe we would have been a little more loaded. But happy for those guys, and you know, I know that they've already put that behind us, and they just want to win games here in the postseason.
You know, there's been a lot of discussion about some of the other teams coming down the stretch here. Colorado winning 8 of 10, Oregon winning 4 of their last 4, Washington at that 1 seed. Is it kind of nice that you guys are almost a little bit under the radar, so to speak, even though you still do have that first round bye, that it doesn't seem like externally there's as much discussion, you guys can kind of focus?
We really don't worry about any of that stuff. You know, those guys feel good about themselves. That's great. We know what we've got to do to handle our business, and we know that we've competed and beat everybody in the league and competed with some of the best, so we feel like we've got as good a chance as anybody.
You guys have been to this city before, but the saying is Vegas nightlife is the one thing that's truly undefeated. You know, what is the strategy as a coaching staff down here of keeping your guys focused, that the eyes don't wander off to the strip, and that the task at hand is kind of where it should be?
Our guys are business as usual. I'm more worried about the coaching staff getting to bed early.
Does that include you?
The coaching staff.
Thanks, Coach.